Well, hi y'all. It's been a while, and sorry about that. I really planned on doing it, but with taxes and other things going on, time got out of control, and life interrupted my artistic adventure. So, I'm going to give you a short one and just let you know. If you recall, my previous video showed a beach scene, if you want to lack of a better word, rolling of falling big spray of waves that happens in Grand Marais and along the North Shore. I needed to change that out. I need to work on it a bit more, so it's been set aside. This is a painting on the easel, big easel now, that is going to be a larger version of the smaller one. You can see in the lower left. You get a closer view of it. Sorry for the tape that's on it. I did this from memory, and I've sold one of them already, and so I'm decided to do a 24 by 36 painting of this. I've done a 24 by 30, excuse me, but I had a lot of, what do you say, input that really didn't feel like it was what I actually saw, so I'm doing this over for my own self. Anyway, stay tuned on that one. It should be, hopefully, I'll be able to do it soon, because I've got another thing I have to do for another show. So, like everything goes on, life included, and painting as well, deadlines ensued. Now over here is I have my, get back enough, my French easel set up in my studio, and I usually use this for small pieces, studies, and that kind of thing. And this is kind of a small piece. It's not necessarily a study because I don't plan on doing any more with it, but it's about a challenge from the Minnesota Artists Association. They do this every once in a while, and yeah, it gets kind of goofy, and a lot of times I don't bother. But this time I did. And one of the first challenge back in February was to do a self-portrait drawing or whatever, non-dominant hand. And I wanted to do this with a mask because of, well, where we are and what we're doing. And so that's the drawing. Well, I didn't get a chance to get it in for whatever reason because, oh yeah, big, huge cabal and taxes. And then, so this is the photo that I printed out. And it's on a small 4x6 print. What I will do is get a mirror, but I have to go into my camping bag out in the garage and retrieve it from there. It's a metal mirror that I can put up and use. The lighting is going to be backwards, which is not a problem really. But here's the challenge for this one. Not only is it going to be with my non-dominant hand, going to be interesting, and also it's going to be with 4 colors. Yes, 4 colors. It's called the Zorn Palette. This is casein. I'm into casein now, as you know. This is the yellow ochre. That's the yellow of the Zorn Palette. The blue of Zorn Palette is ivory black. Yes, boys and girls, ivory black is a blue. And they said he used vermilion back in the day, and this is back in the turn of the century, somewhere around there, 1900s. Vermilion was the red of this trio, but today we use Brilliant Orange Scarlet, which is close to what Zorn was using. It's close to Vermilion. It's hard to tell for sure, because if you don't have Vermilion, you really can't tell for sure what it is. Try and compare it with modern colors. So, and the reason Vermilion isn't used so much anymore is because it's very volatile, and over time it will fade and disappear. Kind of like Alizarin Crimson, old Alizarin Crimson. So, so this is the new substitute for Vermilion, and of course then white. So these are all casein colors, and I have to set up a separate palette because I want my colors out here on this sheet of paper, which is kind of a gray, which is a good thing to start with when you're doing colors. And it also, I got taped down pretty well. But it's as you can see the corner of here, it's a palette that I used way back when, and I'm employing it now. As you can tell by looking at it, it was white. I don't like working on white. It's either dark brown or not. And so that's the challenge. So I have this all set up and ready to go. I have on the surface, I have a linen sheet. You know, it's what you get with this particular palette paper I use. So it comes in a tablet form, and it's actually linen, and it's coated with or gessoed with really good high quality gesso, high quality linen canvas on a sheet. So I tape that down because I want to protect the surface here. Casein needs to be painted on a hard surface, so I'm stretching it a little bit, because what I need to do as soon as I get done with that is to mount it on a hard surface. Not a problem, but I can't put it on stretchers, otherwise it'll crack and break. So, and the nice thing about caseins is they're not acrylic. They dry real fast, but not too fast, because you can come back and water them down and do a little bit of work on them again. They're made of a milk substance. I know milk. It's a kind of form of milk. And but they're very good, and they've been around forever. So this will be my project for the next week. And then after that, I have to get busy with another painting project for another show that's coming up. Oh, yeah, and I'm still working on my Telugu stuff. So life continues, with life interfering with art. Ugh. Well, that's the way it is, folks. I'll have something more for you next time, and hopefully I'll have something to show next time. For now, I have to go because I'm making pizza tonight. Yes. So have a nice day, evening, week. Stay safe, and subscribe and like. Thank you very much. I don't have all the fancy doodads to show you that yet. So, you know, with the little subscribe and little icon that shows a bell, but that's what it is. Anyway, stay safe, have a good day, have a good week, have a good night, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.